Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here to talk about Jake Ferguson. Now, Jake Ferguson, I personally, and I'm sure others have, a lot of belief in his abilities. And one thing in evaluating the tight end position in the NFL, it's not very deep. But one thing that I can tell you is that out of all the tight ends, I like mines. Jake Ferguson is a complete tight end. And even some of the best pass catchers in the NFL doesn't block particularly well. But Jake Ferguson is a complete tight end, which is what this offense needs. He's not a lot. We coming off of Dalton Schultz, who was a very soft blocker. Let's just be candid here. He was soft. But Jake Ferguson is not that guy. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, boom, number 87. Jake Ferguson, when you see some of our huge runs, Jake Ferguson, more times than not, has a lot to do with it. He'd have made some type of key block, some type of block ceiling. And one thing when it comes down to blocking, it's about determination, it's about will. And Jake Ferguson definitely has that. Speaking of toughness, he also goes ahead and shows that in catching the football. Now, we know a lot of players in the league will get something called the case of the alligator's arms when it comes down to that. Now, Jake Ferguson knew. We call him J-Hop around here, y'all. J-Hop. Jake Ferguson, he knew that he was going to get popped. But that didn't go ahead and diminish his ability to catch that ball. He knew what time it was, and he went on ahead and go to extend and go make a crucial catch to go ahead and put us in position to go ahead and get some points on his drive. One thing that the Dallas Cowboys does do, and I would like for them to do more, is give him the ball more in between the 20s. Jake Ferguson is a chain mover. Now, I know we have red zone issues, and I think giving him the ball also would also assist in your red zone issues. One thing that Jake Ferguson possesses is he's good after the catch. Not only can he run with a little lean, but he's kind of shifty as well. He'll go ahead and make you miss. He may not run no 4-3, but you don't need no tight end to run no 4-3. If I had to pick, I'm okay with my tight end. And when it's all said and done, is if he continue to go ahead and grow and continue to go ahead and to evolve as a player, you ain't gonna have no choice but to talk about Mr. Ferguson as a top 5 tight end. Let's be candid here. I know we want to give CeeDee Lamb the ball more, but Dak Prescott, he doesn't, as shown over his career, he doesn't really care if we have a number 1 wide receiver or not. He wants to throw it to his comfort level, right? Cole Beasley was comfort for him. Jason Witten was comfort for him. As you can see, Michael Gallup is comfort for him. Dalton Schultz used to be comfort for him. And now, off of this first month, you're kind of starting to see that Jake Ferguson also may be comfort for him. Because one thing that we know that we can rely on Jake Ferguson to go ahead and make a play. That's one thing that I can say. J-Hop gonna make some plays. And he did just that this game, one of his better games as a Cowboy. Speaking of slippery, here's an example of him being just slippery when it comes to him having the football. It's slippery when wet. It's definitely slippery when wet. But when it's all said and done, Jake Ferguson is your future. Especially even though the tight end positions are not really strong, but if you got a good one, it can make your team a whole lot better. And the Dallas Cowboys definitely have a good one. and it's homegrown and homebred. But all right, y'all, that's my time. Please like, comment, and subscribe and share this content. We gone.